This is amazing. Okay, I think I'm set. Awesome. Thank you, Levels.io, for helping me set this up or giving me the inspiration to do this. Now I can vibe code on the go. All right, everyone. I am Dr. Qadri. I'm a neurologist. I don't know how to code, but I just came across Claude Code a couple of days ago and I'm completely blown away. It is definitely a step up. And I want to do what this Levels.io guy is doing and use it to code on my phone. So he talked about how he's using a VPS, some kind of public server, that he does something called SSH. I guess he just goes into the server remotely, and then he uses something called Termius or Terminux to have a shell or terminal on his phone, and he's just Claude coding away on his phone. So I tried to chat GPT this and try to understand more about what was going on or what he's doing in his setup. But I want to see if I can set this up myself. So I am going to go to Linode. So I found this to be a pretty cool hosting service. I think Levels.io uses Hertzner, but it's all priced in euros, and I wanted something in USD. This is the website for Akami Cloud, which is I think Linode, and I will try to host a server. So $36 is too much for me. Let's try the Nanode. There you go. $5, 1 GB RAM. Maybe let's do a little. 1 CPU, 25 GB storage. Let's try that. In fact, actually, Leno's actually offering $100 free credit. So let me try signing up. All right, let's sign in with the GitHub. All right, and yep, let's authorize Leno to do whatever it needs to do with my account. Sure, let's keep that going. Phone number. So I verified my phone number. I'm not going to show you that. I want to use this personally. I don't know. I just want cloud native development. Provide account details. All right, let me pause. All right, continue. Oh, great. 7-day money back guarantee. Wonderful. Okay, I just have to add a payment method and I'll get $100 credit. Great. Okay, entered my payment in. All right, I am set up. So now let's go to the cloud manager. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, I can do a bunch of things. Let's just create a Linode. Select a region. Probably LA is going to be the closest to me. Actually, you know what? Fremont's closer. Linux distribution. I have no idea what is a good idea here. You guys have ideas on this? Let me know. I'm just going to take the default, which is this Ubuntu thing. Okay. And we're just going to go use the smallest possible thing, the Nanode 1 GB. Linode label, add tags, placement, root password. All right, strong password. I'll go create my own. Okay, I have a password in, SSH key, add an SSH key. All right, I'm just gonna name it Claude Code. SSH public key. Paste your public key into this field. No idea what that is. I'm actually going to cancel that. Okay, disk encryption. Secure this Linode with data address encryption. Sure. VPC. Assign this Linode to an existing VPC. What the crap is a VPC? I don't know, man. Let's do VPCs. So what are VPCs? I want a VPS, right? Private communication between nodes. VPCs along with VLAN. I guess it's like a LAN kind of thing. Okay, I don't think I'm looking for that. Firewall. I don't want a firewall, I guess. Add user data. I think I'm in user data, backups, private IP. All right, create Linode. And there you go. Okay, finally, I have it's provisioning. I have a SSH access, SSH root. Yeah, no idea how to make this work, but let's figure it out. All right. So next step for me, I believe, is that I need to SSH into my server using Tmux or Tmux. So ChatGPT says I have to do SSH space root at my IP. So let's try that. I believe it is this thing I need to copy. Let's head on over to Tmux. So I downloaded this on Google Play. You can also do it on F-Droid. Downloaded that in advance. It's just some kind of a terminal that runs on the phone. So here's the root, SSH root, press enter. It's not installed, so I need to install it. But I believe I'm supposed to install Mosh instead of OpenSSH so that any network dropouts don't affect my terminal session. Okay, I still don't know what I'm really doing, but you know, ChatGPT and X and Grok get you a good amount of the way. Okay, Mosh is enabled. So how do I connect to the server using Mosh? Okay. So I need to install Mosh on the server first. All right, let's do that. Okay, let's paste this SSH root. Yes, let's connect. What is the password? I remember. Pretty sure I do. Okay. Have a different password. Please work. Huh. Let's try again. Okay. It worked. All right. So I'm in my Ubuntu server. This is pretty cool, guys. Okay. So what do I do from here? I have to install Mosh. So I gotta run this code inside the terminal. Let's do that. I'm a hacker. I'm a neurology hacker. I'm a neurologist. I don't know. This is pretty crazy. There's so much happening in this whole space. I feel like I wish I knew how to code. But I don't know. I can't write a single line of code, but look at me. I have a Ubuntu server that I'm going to SSH into using Mosh. I didn't even know what that meant earlier. Okay, so I've installed Mosh. What do I do now? It needs access to some port, so let's do that. Okay. Done. What's next? Now I go back to the local machine and I run the Mosh command, root at the SSH ID. Let's do that. I think I just go new session and I'm in my machine. All right, let's try Mosh. And I'm gonna grab that. Okay, let's paste. And I think I need to literally take the cursor one by one all the way back. And let's enter password. Oh, darn, what's the password again? Okay, got it from my password manager. And we are in using Mosh. Okay. So now I need to install Claude Code, so let's do that. Okay, need to copy this, paste it in, and okay, npm is not a thing, so I think I need to do package install node.js or something, right? Nope, apt install npm, just do what it says. Yes, please continue. This is so cool. Pretty crazy. There's something inherently empowering when you see yourself writing stuff in a terminal. I don't know, I think my elder brother was a programmer, so somewhere inside me, during the 10 years of medical training, I always wanted to be a programmer. I don't know, this is pretty cool. Honestly, it's such an exciting time to be alive here with all the AI stuff going on. I feel like I'm missing out almost. And, you know, thankfully, as a physician, I'm pretty good financially. I'm good. But this is just something that's on the cutting edge. I'd rather participate than be on the sidelines. And who knows, I might make something substantial from this. Like easyvfc.net and cureworld.ai, some projects I've worked on, but hopefully more to do, more to build. All right, so thankfully I'm not getting any more consults today. Just waiting till it's 5. Coding. All right, I think we are in business. We have installed npm. So now let's do the anthropic command. Anthropic. Okay, let's paste that here. And do we have Claude Code? Do we have Claude Code? It would be phenomenal. Okay, I think we've installed it, but I think I should make a directory first. So Claude Code experiments. All right, let's just make that. And then look at me, I know these basic terminal commands at this point. I guess I do know how to code now. Okay, I'm in there, and now over here I will launch Claude, but I also want to make sure you tell it to dangerously skip permissions. All right, let's go. Okay, let me sign in. What's gonna happen here? Guess I need to open a browser. Okay, let me copy that. Okay, can I sign in? Yep, let's authorize. Copy this code, put it back in Anthropic or Claude Code. Paste the code. I don't know where to paste it, but okay. Boom. We are in. Let's go. How do I, oh crap, how do I just move down? Okay, there you go. Yes, I accept. Please, just, darn it. What happened? Okay, let's try that again. This time it cannot be used for security reasons. Fine, I will just run Claude. I'll figure that out. Okay. Yes, yep, it seems to be working. So let's do something like make a calculator app. And it should work. Okay, there is one more thing, which is something called Tmux or Tmux. I did want to install that. I don't know if that happens on the local machine or the server. Let me figure that out. Okay. I'm just trying to ask ChatGPT, where do I install Tmux? Okay, so Mosh keeps my connection alive. Claude is running on its own server, and Tmux keeps my Claude session running even if I disconnect or log out. So how do I do this? So I install Tmux on the server and start a new session there. Okay, let's do that. So let's copy and go back to Tmux. Oh my god, it is done, I think, making the calculator app. Okay, I think I will wait for this to get done. Okay, so it wrapped up its thing, but how do I run this? So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how I'm supposed to access what I made. Okay, so I need to do npm install -d serve. So let's do that. I think I'll need to get out of Claude Code. Control C got me there. Let's install that. And next step is, okay, the next step for me was npm install -g serve, and then I did serve-l3000. Let me try this network URL. Okay. Oh! Oh! It works! That is pretty cool. An actually functioning app, I think. Pretty nice. Okay, let's try Claude again. I think npm run dev was cooler. Let's try that. Okay, Control C. I don't know. Let's try npm run dev. I thought that's gonna work. Yeah. I think I need to. Okay, I think the solution is to install Tmux. So let's do that. Okay. The next thing is to make two separate Tmux terminals. So we'll have one called Claude. So two different sessions, I think. So we'll have one called Claude. Okay. Are we inside that? Okay, I want to open a second one. So let's type and this one, I want this to be serve. So that's going to be the, okay. Okay, so I need to escape this one by doing Control V, then D. I've detached. So now I'm going to start a new one, Tmux new serve. No. What's happening? Let's stop that. Okay, Control C. No, let's name it something else. Okay, Tmux new -s, which means a new session, and we can name that one serve. Okay, now let's escape this again. Control B and then D. And now let's try Tmux ls. We have two terminal sessions, okay? And in one of them, I'm going to serve it, and then the other, I'm going to do the actual Claude Code editing. So let's go to serve. So I got to do Tmux attach. Okay. I actually want to attach to serve first so that I can do the web serve. Let's try that again. Oh, apparently live server is better, so let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna paste live server. Well, I have to install it first, and then we'll do the live serve. So live, yeah, I can't remember these codes for the life of me. So live, let's just paste it. Live server space dot. Okay, ready for changes. So let's see, is this accessible? Let me go to my browser. Doesn't work. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT why it's using some random IP address and not my server's IP. So apparently I have to use 0.0.0 to make that work. So let's do Control C and paste. Serving that, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna use this different code. All right, hopefully it works this time. Nope. So I can use Vite, apparently. That might be better. Let's try that. Okay, running Vite. Okay, here's another command given to me by ChatGPT. Whoa. Apparently I have to update node. So silly things. Okay, so I'm going to install the latest version of node, and hopefully that previous command should then work. Oh, there you go. There you go. What a beauty. Let's try that. And it's not working. I think we don't have the port exposed, so let's try that. Okay. Okay, if you open the port. Now let me try running this again. Reload. Nope. Okay, Vite doesn't like the fact that it's called calculator.html. It just needs to be named index.html, and then it should work. So let's try that. Okay, we're gonna we change the name, I guess. So if we ls, we see index.html. Let's try running that server again. And now check the browser. Working? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, it worked. Holy moly. Okay, now what I really want to see is live changes, right? So let's go back to this, and now I want to open the Claude Code Tmux terminal. So if I do Control B and I do %, it has opened them side by side. How amazing is that? Okay, now I'm going to type Claude. This is my other Tmux terminal. And what I wanted to do is change the color, right? So let's first open the browser as well so we can see everything together. All right, that looks beautiful. Okay, and now I'm going to tell Claude, change the colors of the calculator, make it look blue. All right, and let's see what it does. Find calculator files, which it's really doing. So we have the server running on the left. I'm sorry, the Vite thing on the left. Top right, we have the we have Claude running and updating things. And let's see if it live updates the. Okay, yeah, we are fine with it doing things for sure. Please, if this works, this would be so insane. It's not even funny. Okay. I changed it live. This is amazing. Okay, I think I'm set. Awesome. Thank you, Levels.io, for helping me set this up or giving me the inspiration to do this. Now I can vibe code on the go. Make it a glassmorphic UI design. And that would be pretty cool if you can get it to do that. Done. Live change is done. Or it's still working. Okay. So this is beautiful. This is absolutely amazing. So again, I'm a neurologist. I don't know how to code, but with the help of ChatGPT and some inspiration on X from Levels.io, I basically have a VPS, a server running somewhere on a cloud that I have logged into or SSH'd into, and it is very resilient because it's running on Mosh and Tmux or whatever, so network changes won't affect it. I have two separate terminals running side by side on the server, and I'm making live changes to a calculator app. The sky's the limit. All right, thank you for watching. I don't know if you guys were following, but it was pretty fun. I should go home now. It's late. All right, bye.